Well, firstly, this is our first away game in a fortnight. How are the lads feeling coming to the game at Aldershot?
I think there's an element of disappointment from us all, really. I felt with us 2-0 up at York with 4 or 5 minutes to go, that was sort of 3 points in the bag, and we only ended up with one. I thought decent enough performance Tuesday night without really creating enough chances against a good side. So we know we need something out of Aldershot or Maidstone going into the following sort of set of home games.
And even though we didn't get the results we wanted, that the lads just still have confidence in the way we competed. Like I said, we're in a really commanding position, 2-0 up against York, and it was only a 3-minute period that really separated us in the Forest Green. We still created a lot of good chances of our own.
Yeah, I don't think it's a problem confidence-wise with the way that we're playing. I think we can reflect back on a season in the league, forgetting the cup competitions, as one that we feel that we should have been doing better. As I said, our goal at the start of the season was really to see if we could finish top of the set of budgets that we know are within this league, and that means if we finish 11th or 12th, then that's really a great season for us. We're not there yet. We're at 16th, which we feel we're better than that. But at the end of the day, after a 46-game season, the league will always end up where you deserve to be. Our biggest problem this year is, I think, defensively we've been sound. The midfield mainly wins its battles. It's just we haven't finished enough of our chances, and that in essence comes through the whole team.
What have you made of Aldershot season so far?
Funny season, really. Got knocked out of both cup competitions early. I think both times they had a player sent off in those games, so they'll be disappointed with the way the cup went. They've really started to motor on since Christmas, and they've been on an excellent run. They play a really nice, exciting brand of football. I think Gary Waddock's done a fantastic job up there, getting them to play a different way than they have been. And they've got pace, and they've got youth, they've got good legs, and they'll be there or thereabouts at the end of the season. So a decent season for them, for sure.
You were talking about the style of play there. Who are the certain players to look out for on their side?
Well, I think they've got the known goal scorer in Scott Rendell. Certainly the two wide boys as well have done well for them this year. I like Jake Gallagher in the central midfield. He puts his foot in and he's a good warrior for them. I also think the two centre halves, I like Will Evans and Callum Reynolds as well. They've got a system whereby it's fluid. The fullbacks like to get forward, and they do that well. Arnold and Alexander and Straker are all decent getting forward. So they play quite a modern system. As I said, it's quite fluid, and they move the ball around well, especially at the recreation ground, which is an excellent pitch as well. They, their home form's been very, very good.
The last two times you played Aldershot, they've been very tight affairs, so you're probably expecting another one Saturday.
Yeah, a bit different, because obviously last year in the FA Cup I thought we dominated for large parts of the game, but didn't score that all-important goal when we were on top. The game against them here, again, I think they had a player sent off early, and that definitely had an influence on the way that the game finished, because at that point both teams were fairly well matched. I think Aldershot would come into this feeling as though they're big favourites because of their home form, but our last two performances at Barrow and Torquay give us enough cause for optimism to think we can go there and put on a professional job.
I know Kieran Kadojan's been a really lively player so far since he's been here.
Yeah, got to be a bit careful with him. Like I said, he's not played a load of football in this last couple of months. So he played on Saturday and got 90 minutes, and then we gave him another sort of 30 minutes on Tuesday night, and then we'll look at the side that we're going to select on Saturday, and obviously whether Kieran's in it or not.
How do you feel Maxime Biamu and Alan Coon's partnership is developing? I
think it's developing well. I think the problem is we've probably gone a bit narrower in the last 3 or 4 games to make sure that we're tight till we get results, and that's meant not so many crosses coming in the box, and we're not probably creating enough chances for the front two. So that's something we've worked on really hard today in training, trying to make sure that we are more efficient going forward. But their work rate's good. Adam Coombs in particular, hold-up play's been excellent. But at the end of the day, they'll be judged by everybody on what goals they score. And Max has scored a couple in his last 3. Adam needs to get off the mark. But as I said, I don't think we've created that many golden chances for Adam just yet. And seeing him in training, he's a superb finisher. So I've got no qualms he'll come good.
Just a quick word on the centre midfielders. We've got Betenti Gomez coming back into the side. Adam May will be pushing for a start this Saturday. And we've got Jack Jebb also, who's really settling into the club now.
Yeah, again, we've got a nice mix of midfielders. Jebby's the more technical one, the better passer. Louis looking for that more difficult pass to open the team up. And then we've got Eastman and Gomez. Eastman's been a big miss the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks, and obviously Adam May as well. So I think I think we've got a nice mix of midfielders. Obviously, not forgetting Nicky Bailey, who does a specific job for the team. But yeah, we've got a good mix of 4 or 5 midfielders that give us nice options.
And obviously the game's away this weekend, so you must be really pleased with the recent away results you've had at Torquay and Barrow.
Yeah, like I said, 4 points out of the last 6. We've obviously tightened up. Perhaps we've learnt a bit more in terms of what you need to do to get an away win in this league. I think we've always been a little bit gung-ho at times. But the reality is we need to pick up some points. So, as I said, a lot of work been done today. I think the lads are in good shape. We've got everyone fit to choose from. And we'll sit down at tomorrow and Saturday and try and get a side right to get a result against Aldershot.
And lastly, did you enjoy the Q&A on Monday night?
Yeah, again, fantastic turnout from everybody, so that was nice to see. I think over 150 people were there on the night. I felt, again, we answered all the questions that we were asked, honestly. Some good banter in there as well. And I think everyone knows, what this club's trying to achieve and the way that it's trying to achieve going forward. So, very important that we stay in this league this year. That's something which we know we need 6 more points as a minimum. The quicker we can get the 6 points, the quicker we can think about next year. But at the moment our focus is only on Saturday, and then it'll be Tuesday and then the following Saturday. So games are coming thick and fast, and the quicker we can pick up those 6 points, I think the more we can plan for next year.
Paul, thank you very much. Talking to SUFCtv, and good luck for Saturday's game at Aldershot.
Thank you, Tom.